Hello again, Bernie Hamburger here from Hamburguitar with another installment on how to play licks from the Beatles. This time we're going to cover a song called 8 Days a Week. There's not much to this lesson. Of course, there's no guitar solo in the song. However, the song starts and ends with a very interesting lick. And I'm going to play along actually with the outro. Only because when the outro licks start, which is just like the intro licks, it's there at full volume. As you know, playing the beginning of 8 Days a Week, the volume fades in, so you're really not hearing the first couple of notes that with much power. So for learning purposes, I'm going to play the outro, which is identical to the intro. So here it goes. Alright, so what we have here is you will play the D string open, the D string and the E string. Those will chime open for all three of those positions. For the entire piece there, you ignore the A and the E, the low E. You don't touch those at all. And as far as fingering goes, you just finger the G and B string. So you would begin with the B string on the 10th fret, the G string on the 11th fret. So that's your first grouping. And you would play the D open and the E open. So instead of just, you're going to have, and it sounds very chimey. A lot of people mistake it for a 12 string, but actually, technically, George Harrison does not use a 12 string there. He does play electric 6 string. So it's, so you're playing those 4 strings, the D string, open, I'm sorry, that's the D string. The D string open, the E string open, and of course you're fretting the G and B strings. And then you're going to hammer on the B string, keeping the B string depressed here. You don't let go of those, keep those planted. So you're doing a hammer. And you'll move it up 2 frets, so now your index finger's at the 12th. Now up 3 frets to the 15th, index finger, of course, at the 15th. So it's, so I'll go through that again. Of course, at the end of the song, it just lets that D chime out. At the beginning, it's, then it kicks into the song. Now, you'll notice you hear a droning D and an A note going. That is the other guitar, possibly John's guitar. It's another electric guitar, so it's probably tracked by George. With another tracking, because John Lennon plays acoustic guitar throughout the song. So what that is while you hear this going on, you're hearing, no, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You're playing the D string open and the A note on the 2nd fret. So the other guitarist in your band would play like that, while that's going on at the same time. So it'd be, you're hearing that continuously going during the outro and the intro. So it's simple. Again, the D string is open, the G string 2nd fret, the A note. Alright, so there you have it. Okay, so thanks again for watching. If you have any comments, I welcome them. If you have any requests, I welcome those as well. Beatles or any other artists from back in that golden era of the 60s. Alright, have fun with that. Thank you.